Hello, I'm John McNamara. I'm coming to you from IBM Hersley. I'm here today with Arif Siddiqui, and the topic of our conversation today is IBM DataPower in the cloud. Hello, Arif. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing well, John. Thanks for asking.
Fantastic. So before we crack on the topic itself, I wonder, could you just give us a minute or two on who you are and what you do at IBM?
Absolutely. So, as you have mentioned, my name is Arif Siddiqui. A product and offering management for IBM's DataPower Gateway and API management product offerings. And that's what I'm currently focused on. As far as my background is concerned, prior to getting into product and offering management, I've spent time in both consulting and doing development engineering work. My background is in security integration and systems development.
Cool. That's fantastic. So I'm going to put a quick shout out to the viewers. If you want to ask Arif and myself any questions, please tweet them in on the hashtag IBM integration. So Arif, should we crack on with the very first question? One we'll probably start off with was, what is data power? Can you enlighten us?
Absolutely. So DataPower is actually a security and integration gateway appliance. It is purpose-built. It's the industry-leading security and integration gateway that helps our users provide security, control, connectivity, and optimize access to a wide variety of workloads, including mobile, web, API, SOA, and B2B workloads. So you can think of it as the mechanism by which you integrate your system of engagements, for example, mobile, your web, your API, and IoT system of engagements, with your backend system of records, right? And do it in a secure and controlled fashion.
Cool. So what form factors does Data Power Gateway come in?
So DataPower gateways are available in two form factors. There's a physical appliance form factor, which is an all-in-one solution. When you acquire that from IBM, you actually get a physical appliance that is purpose-built, provides physical security capabilities. It has no usable VGA and USB ports. It also has a sealed tamper-evident casing, has things like intrusion detection switches, an encrypted flash drive, and also contains a trusted platform module, which allows us to secure the whole platform. So it's very easy to manage, very easy to deploy, and it's an all-in-one solution. That's one form factor we have, which is the physical appliance. We also have the same set of feature functions and capabilities available in our virtual appliance form factor. And our virtual appliances are delivered for hypervisor and cloud environments. So two form factors, one is physical, the other one is virtual for hypervisors and cloud environments.
Understood. So what are the benefits to running Data Power Virtual in the cloud?
All right, an extremely good question. So it's the same benefits that one associates with the cloud platforms in general, right? You get elasticity, you get scale, you get agility. So in essence, you can right-size your deployment, meaning you can spin up and spin down instances of your data power gateways based off of your workload needs. So we have a large number of customers that are using data power in the cloud to solve a number of problems. So I'll just point out a few.
Please.
A very common pattern that we see is co-location of the gateway with the backend application infrastructure. So if you're a company that has decided to adopt a private or a public cloud platform and you have all of your application infrastructure built there, you can also have your gateway deployed in the same environment. So you have co-location because your gateway provides shock absorber, sort of acts as a shock absorber. It provides security and secure connectivity into your backend applications. So you get a lot of benefits for co-locating your gateway in the same cloud platform that your backend application is running in. and we have a large number of customers doing that. We also have customers using a cloud environment to deploy their gateways for development and testing environments, right? So they do development testing in a cloud environment, and then progress that work to either a cloud environment or a physical appliance. We also have a large number of customers utilizing a cloud environment to basically gain temporary capacity, right? So if I'm a retailer and it's Black Friday, right? I need temporary capacity. I can basically deploy DataPower gateways and other necessary backends in a cloud environment, handle my workload, and then spin them down. So a large number of use cases that our customers are already utilizing DataPower virtual clouds for.
Very good. So which hypervisor cloud platform does it support, and what gateway capabilities are available?
Okay, so as far as hypervisor and cloud environments go, the DataPower virtual appliances are supported on any cloud platform that supports the VMware or Citrix Xen server hypervisors. So whether it's a private cloud or a public cloud, as long as you have access to the hypervisor layer and or you can deploy your DataPower gateways on it. In addition to those, we also explicitly support infrastructure as a service platforms from IBM, which is our IBM software cloud platform, and also Amazon EC2 as well. Now, as far as gateway processing capabilities are concerned, we have the exact same capabilities across physical and virtual appliances. So the look and feel, the touch points, and the workload processing capabilities, whether it's security specific, whether it's control, connectivity integration, or optimization, they are the same across form factors.
Very good. So what does DataPower provide to enable hybrid cloud integration for IBM Bluemix?
Oh, very good. So very recently, we actually introduced a capability that we call secure gateway service within DataPower appliances that allows secure connectivity between IBM Bluemix applications and on-premise services. These on-premise services could be applications, could be databases, or could be your mainframe systems. So if you look at it, industry regulations and data privacy concerns are a critical part in designing and implementing enterprise applications today. But quite often, they're also the biggest hurdle that needs to be overcome to adopt public cloud technologies. And due to that, hybrid cloud and hybrid cloud integration is becoming a common pattern to provide secure access to sensitive data hosted within the enterprise data centers from public cloud platforms. So this secure gateway service on DataPower provides secure connectivity between IBM's platform as a service, known as Bluemix, and your on-premise enterprise application and systems. So this functionality actually enables secure hybrid cloud integration, allowing you, the user, to gain the elasticity, scale, and the cost benefits of running your workloads in IBM Bluemix while still retaining and having secure access to sensitive data hosted within your on-premise systems. Now we have built this capability in a fashion which is very quick to set up. It does not require any firewall changes. It supports load balancing and fault tolerance, and you can actually manage and monitor the usage of it from Bluemix. So one end of the capability runs in Bluemix, and the other one runs on DataPower that's deployed on-premise within your data center.
Grand. Okay, so let's drop it down a level. Can you tell me what the deployment steps would be for deploying on, say, Amazon EC2 and a software virtual server environment?
Absolutely. So what you do is you acquire DataPower Virtual Edition from DataPower through normal channels. Once you have the package, it's actually very simple and easy to deploy. It acts and behaves as any application that you would deploy on Amazon EC2 and software virtual server. And the steps are as follows. You go to the infrastructure as a service platform, let's say Amazon or software, and you spin up a supported operating system instance. DataPower supports Ubuntu 14.04 LTS, which both of these platforms, Amazon and software, support. So you spin up an instance. You have to have at least 2 virtual CPUs and 4 gig of RAM for the instance that you're spinning up. If your workloads are larger, obviously you would allocate more CPU and RAM to it. Once the instance is up and running, you deploy DataPower, which is delivered to you as a Debian package. So you just simply deploy it, and once it's up and running, it's the same as what you would have on any other platform, whether it's physical, something where you have access to the hypervisor layer, or a public cloud platform, which is completely managed, where you don't have access to any of the layers. So once it's deployed, it's DataPower, which means you have the same set of security, control, connectivity, integration, optimization capabilities, and you can basically use them. The interfaces are exactly the same, which means there is a graphical-based, browser-based interface that we call Web GUI. There's a command line interface, and there's also a SOAP and REST-based interface for automation.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, buddy. So they're the questions that I've got. So we're going to hand it over to Twitter, see what's happening on there, and see if we've got any questions waiting for us on the hashtag IBM integration.
Great.
Pull up the screen. Let's have a way look. Okay, so, all right, first question. Can I move configuration between the physical and virtual environments?
Oh, an extremely good question. Absolutely. You can basically seamlessly migrate configuration across virtual and physical DataPower appliances, and we have tons of customers doing that, where they either do development and test in a virtual environment and migrate their configuration to physical, or vice versa, where they do development on physical appliances, which is shared amongst teams, and then they take that migration and then import that into their cloud environment. So absolutely, the migration across DataPower physical and virtual form factors is absolutely supported, and it's seamless.
Fantastic. And we've got, what licensing options are available for virtual?
Okay, great. So there are actually the options are basically bring your own software and license for public infrastructure as a service cloud platforms. So if you're looking to deploy DataPower Virtual on a public cloud platform like Amazon EC2 or software, you go to IBM, use your normal channel, which is Passport Advantage, and acquire the DataPower Virtual Edition licensing. They're available in both a monthly licensing option and also a perpetual one. So the perpetual one is the normal licensing from IBM, where you basically buy the thing, and every year you can basically renew it based off of subscription support. But in addition, there is a monthly licensing option as well, where you can basically pay for it month to month through normal IBM channels. The same options apply if you're deploying DataPower Virtual to private clouds within your enterprise, right? You basically procure and purchase it, download the installable artifacts, and then deploy them. And whether you're deploying them on-premise in a private cloud or in a public cloud like Amazon or software, you have the 2 options that I mentioned: perpetual one, which is the normal licensing option, and also a monthly licensing one as well.
Brilliant. All right, so I'm sold. Where do I go for more information, Arif? Is there any blogs I can go to?
Yeah, so we basically have all this documented in our product documentation that we will put up a link to. Yep. There's also our YouTube channel where we'll be putting up more videos. We have a video that shows how one can deploy DataPower Virtual software. We'll be adding more videos there. And there's also a number of slides available through SlideShare, where we basically take our users through common use cases that they can implement as far as securing, controlling, and optimizing their mobile API, web, and so on B2B workloads.
Fantastic. I'll make sure the links to those are popped into the notes at the end of the video. Arif, it's been an absolute joy. Thank you so very much for taking part. It's been a delight to talk to you.
Great. Thank you, John, for hosting this session and inviting me. Thanks.
Take care, buddy, and bye-bye now. Cheerio.
Take care. Bye-bye.